Hi, I'm Becca, and this is my husband, Gabe.
That's me.
Welcome to the podcast celebrating Jack Russell Terrier dogs.
And all the joys of companionship with canines of every kind.
Each week, we'll explore all the heartfelt, humbling, and hilarious stories that only dog parents can truly relate to. We're Jack Russell parents. Howdy doody, puppy parents.
What's up?
For today's Zoomiesode, we have dogs in the news. In addition to reading and writing and arithmetic, students at elementary schools in Colorado are learning how to bond with dogs. The Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office employs a 9-month-old therapy puppy who makes rounds to numerous elementary schools. He's an adorable black Labrador retriever named Rex. So in addition to providing the kind of emotional support that only a giant fuzzy dog can, Rex likes to spend the lunch hours having story time with the kiddos.
Who's his favorite author?
Rex's favorite author is Kristen Tubb, of course.
Yeah.
You know, the amazing author who writes middle grade books told from rescue and therapy dog perspectives.
He can relate to those books, I'm sure.
I'm sure. He's living the dream. He's living the life of the book. But he's at elementary school, so they're probably focusing on his second favorite author.
Maya Angelou?
Well, I mean, who doesn't? That's everybody's favorite. But there's also Norman Bridwell, the author of Clifford.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, doesn't it? Yes. In an article for 9news.com, Kelly Rinke writes, quote, "The kids love the therapy dog so much that a 5th grade student made a mailbox for Rex so classmates can drop off letters to him."
Oh.
So cute. And more than 50 letters have been placed in Rex's mailbox this school year. There are new messages in the box all the time, unquote. The students write Rex, thanking him for his service, sharing what he means to them, and they want to know how to connect with him on a deeper level.
Practicing the lost art of letter writing and decent grammar.
Hallelujah. That's exactly what we need. Awesome. So Rex even provides a behavioral incentive. Students have to be on their best behavior in order to sit with Rex. It's one of the most popular rewards that elementary students can earn. And Kelly concludes her article with, quote, "School officials are quickly learning how important the program is to kids, especially during a pandemic," unquote.
How so?
Well, with all the masks, social distancing, and remote learning, the kids' empathy and interpersonal communication skills are suffering, right?
Right.
That may not just be children, but definitely in the school. So Rex, the school staff says, is helping the students come alive. The smiles are so big, you can see them behind their masks. That is so cool.
Who can blame them, right? I remember when stray dogs came on campus or somebody brought in a dog during show and tell back in the ancient days when show and tell existed. And it was always a big deal.
It was. Pets just calm us down, man. So be sure to check. What? I don't know. What?
It's like your Cheech Chong impression. Hey, calm us down, man.
Trying to say it was a big deal. You don't have to use it, but just something.
No, just keep going.
No, I don't like it.
No, we're keeping it.
Man. So be sure to check out Rex's story and maybe even find out how a therapy dog could come to your kiddo's school. We're all in need of better writing skills and a deeper connection. Perhaps you can write your dog a letter to tell them how much you love them.
11-year-old Walter just may die of boredom doing the most boring summer ever. While exploring an abandoned garden, Walter discovers a mystical elf world where all dead plants spring to life at his touch. The downtrodden elves think Walter is there to save them with his new life-giving powers, to defeat the wicked Ichabod van Snothoof before he sucks everyone's joy dry with his never-ending list of rules. Walter will need to use his best power yet, his imagination. In a dying, oppressed world, one boy has the power to bring freedom and life. Walter Plume and the Dehydrated Imagination will take you and your middle grade reader on a thrilling journey while igniting the depths of your imagination. Boys to Book says beautiful imagery leads to spectacular world building in this fantasy that will leave the young reader glued to the pages. Relatable characters add to the magic of the story with never a dull moment. Get your magical fingers on a copy of Walter Plume and the Dehydrated Imagination by Rebecca Lynn Morales, now at Amazon.com. Find out more at walterplume.com. Let Walter and his story awaken your beautiful and creative imagination.
Did you enjoy this episode? Did you learn from the content? Or did you just have a good, relatable laugh? Well, now what? It's time to subscribe, follow, keep listening, and give a positive review on the Apple Podcast app. Then share the podcast with other puppy parents. This will allow us to connect you and your friends with fun, dog-loving content week after week. Until next time, this is Becca and Gabe, the Jack Russell parents.
Say bye, Carson.
We'd love to connect with you online at jackrussellparents.com or on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at JRT Podcasts. That's at JRT for Jack Russell Terrier Podcast.
The Jack Russell Parents Podcast is produced by Earball Audio.
Jack Russell Parents is brought to you in part by Super Chewer. From the makers of BarkBox, Super Chewer is a themed monthly delivery of toys and treats made especially for dogs who play harder and demand a challenge. Simply go to jackrussellparents.com and click the Super Chewer link to enjoy their great offers while also supporting our podcast.